It's baseless. It's without facts. No one can show you facts that show that since 1994, since this government took over, there has been arbitrary deprivation of land or property by this government. It has never happened.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Hey folks, it's actually quite sad and very pathetic to watch the constant lying and the abuse from South African officials in the government and national unity, from Gwede Mantashe. If they won't give us the money, we won't give them the minerals. We buy the minerals and it's our money. Whether we give it to you or not is our choice. When you undermine our national security, well, it's pretty stupid to give you money. That's a dumb relationship. From Mantashe to Ronnie Lamola going on Deutsche Welle, lying about the situation, falsely claiming that every country has the same law and that this is simply the normal course of events to redress historical wrongs. That's a lie.
And the safeguards that have been put by the law are not something unique to South Africa. In the US, they have it as eminent domain.
You're trying to mention eminent domain here in the United States. Well, eminent domain does exist in the United States, but the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights guarantees that the government must give just and adequate compensation, which is what the 25th section of the South African Constitution also requires, just and adequate compensation. You don't get to take things because you want to with nil compensation. Running around the world lying about this and then having the audacity to call America racist because Donald Trump offered refugee status to people who are persecuted by the South African governments.
Obviously, a racist agenda, because why will the executive order only target a white minority?
You can sit here and play all the games you want, deny that 142 laws are race-based, aren't racist. Play that game all day long. But people aren't that stupid. Maybe some people in South Africa are that stupid, but people here aren't that stupid. And the nonsense, now they finally backed off thinking Elon Musk is behind it, because Elon Musk is not behind it. It doesn't have anything to do with this. This predates Musk. This predates Trump. This relationship has been broken for a long time. And the United States has been very patient in waiting for South Africa to be a considerable partner and engage with the U.S. But instead, they don't engage. They run on the road and play all these games and undermine our national security interests while they take handouts from the United States taxpayers and spit in our face. Well, those days are over.
It's because of misinformation.
And they don't seem to get the message. Just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Mantashe, Lamola, the list just goes on and on of government officials who just keep saying evil things. The audacity is you go on Deutsche Welle and call the U.S. racist because Donald Trump offered a program to a group of people. How is that racist? It's not racist. Your policies are racist. You need to look yourself in the mirror there, Ronnie Lamola. You failed as the Minister of Justice. You're failing as the Foreign Minister. You're just another recycled cater apparatchik who doesn't know what they're doing. And the list goes on and on from there. John Steenhuisen jumping in as the Agriculture Minister, saying the United States doesn't understand that President Trump was misinformed. In fact, there's nothing of the sort. It's very easy to read Section 25 South Africa's Constitution and see that it requires just and adequate compensation. No such thing as nil compensation. Passing a law that's in conflict and in discord with the Constitution doesn't make it legal. This is unconstitutional. And these insults hurl the United States never end. Steenhuisen, Lamola, Mantashe. And now today, the crime statistics for South Africa come out, which we always look at with a jaded eye when the South African government reports their crime statistics. After all, they covered them up and didn't release them illegally for several years against the law there. But they got away with it. So they're saying that rape and murder are down. That's fantastic news. But on this moment of good news, reporting crime, violent crime is down significantly in South Africa, what is Senzo Mkhunu, who up to this point has seemed to have been a rather adequate Minister of Police, what does he do? He chooses the occasion to spit in America's eye again, bringing up Donald Trump, making false claims. Donald Trump did not make any claims about farm murders in the current situation. He had a tweet in 2018, has nothing to do with today. And Mkhunu chooses to say that when he talks about the death of 12 South Africans on farms, because one of them was a farmer in this 90-day period, according to their statistics. The other 11, they just dismiss it. Farmers? I suppose he means this one. What the hell is that? Focus on your own mess in South Africa. The aid is gone. You're not getting it back. Not anytime soon. It's not yours. It never was yours. Complaining about people dying in South Africa, which Minister McKenzie's doing. Gate McKenzie's complaining people are going to die. Well, yeah. And South Africa's had 22 years to sort this out. And instead, the government's lived off the teat. Now, to be fair, Gate McKenzie, you weren't part of that government. But you need to look at your health department and not blame the United States and not look at us. I don't think McKenzie's blaming us, but people may die, but that's the ANC's fault. That's their creation. That's their mess. Remember, this is the same party with a president who refused to let us give away for free nevirapine to expectant mothers to prevent mother-child transmission of HIV. 650,000 people born with HIV, courtesy of Thabo Mbeki. Zuma actually is the guy who turned that around, shockingly. But when you stop attacking our government, when you stop attacking our taxpayers for your mistakes, for your failures, maybe we'll get somewhere. But that doesn't seem to be in the offing. Ramaphosa tried to calm things down at the G20 summit, saying the U.S. and South Africa still have a relationship. Secretaries aren't here, but things are good. And then Senzo Mkuna comes out and starts talking about Donald Trump. You need to get control of your government there, Cyril. You really do, for once, and stop this nonsense. And Rodney Lamola, you call us racist all day long. We know who the true racists are. Just look at the laws you pass. Speaks volumes. What say you, South Africa?